Oh boy. So today I will be working on my friend's phone, Steven. I think he dropped it in water, so we're doing water damage treatment on this phone because the phone is acting weird right now. Man, it's been so long that I fixed phones, and this was actually my previous job. I used to work at a cell phone store, like fixing phones like every single day. Nowadays, I get to do it like once in a while with like my friends or my family, my little brothers. They break their iPads all the time when they need to get their stuff fixed. That's the only time I get to fix phone now, and it's becoming a luxury, you know. Like it's very how can I describe this feeling? I would definitely say I miss just putting a smile on people's face, like after someone has break their phone. You know how important phone is to a lot of people, and just trying to put the phone back together and show them their phone that they thought probably has no more life. I'm happy to get to fix phones once in a while now. Yeah, let me just get started with this phone, and I will talk as I try to fix it. Jing jing. So what the phone looks like inside. Alright, let me put this aside so I can get to the reason why I turned the camera on today, right? So recently we did a podcast, and my friend Mohammed, who I do the podcast with, asked a very important question, right? His question is, what is success to you guys, right? It's definitely something I've never thought of before. You would think that's one of the questions like a lot of people think about, right? I mean, I know what I want to accomplish in life, but I've never actually asked myself, what is success, right? Like just sit down with that question in my head and just try to break it down, right? So okay,
This is a reminder.
go ahead.
Make sure pay cycle is completed.
Today is Saturday, I'm not working, so Alexa, stop. Yeah, so when Muhammad asked the question, I sat back and, like took a couple seconds to just think about it. I was like, okay. Success to me is just doing the things that I'm truly passionate about and impacting people around me, right? And that's what came like off my mind, immediately at the time. And I truly believe that even after going back to the video, like editing it and just watching me saying it, right? The reason why I like this so much is because it came like when I wasn't expecting it. And usually the answer you give when things are not pre-planned pretty much come from like the inner core of you. So let me break that down, right? Like the first part, especially like doing the things that I'm truly passionate about. And so one thing I've also been very, very mindful of is just how I use my time, right? Because I mean, we have 7 days in a week, 24 hours a day, and within that 7 days, 5 days is committed to work, right? I have a full-time job, Monday to Friday, usually 9 to 5, sometimes could go all the way to 6, depending like how I, manage my days during those times, right? So time is becoming very important, and on the weekends, it's only 2 days. If you have errands to do and other things to do, chop a couple hours off there, like you want to spend time with friends and family. It almost leaves you with, limited time to do the things that you actually wanting to do, things that make you happy, right? And that's why I'm so mindful of it, just planning ahead of time and just blocking my weekends, right? I know on the weekends, I have to do this. So when I get back to work on Monday to Friday, like I am not stressed. It's like work-life balance, right? That's why we mostly see a lot of people, they're not happy when they go to work, because even when they are not on the work schedule, they're still working or they're still doing things that it's not really making them happy, right? So what I usually do on Monday to Friday, when I'm at work, right? Just focus on work. And once it gets to 5 p.m., I start thinking of wrapping this thing up and closing my laptop. Just make sure when you're at work, focus solely at work, and when you set time to do the things that you enjoy, just focus on that. Don't mix it too. Jim Rohn actually say that. So currently on the weekends, like Saturday morning, I try to go out and do my exercises, right? Like just run, and later that day I'll run errands, have fun, or like sometimes do things by myself, right? And I usually post these things online, and when people see it, they feel like I'm always outside, like doing all this fun stuff. And I've got a couple comments, people saying, "Man, I wish I could do all these things you're doing and stuff like that, but I don't have the time, I don't have the money to do it, or like I don't know places to go." But I am just as them, right? Like I don't, I only have the same amount of time as them, and a lot of the things that I do around actually is free. The only thing I may be doing differently than them is probably just blocking specific time to do those things, and also just planning ahead of time, like what you want to do. Like Google is your friend. Just go online and type whatever you find cool things to do. And how I got to this point actually is because like I quickly noticed me and my friends, a lot of my friends don't have the same interest, and I have to just learn and love to do things by myself. And I started doing that, and I actually do enjoy doing those things now. So I'm planning my first solo trip to from Vancouver to Hawaii, so coming up soon, and I'll post vlogs about that. So stay tuned if you want to check that out. But yes, that's it. Like just protecting your time. Like block the weekends. Like if you're working Monday to Friday, block the weekends. Do something fun. If you're working on the weekend, then just block days, and don't mix work with playtime. When you at the beach, stay at the beach. Leave your work computer at home. Just focus solely at the beach and people around you. Enjoy the moment. And when you're at work, focus solely at work. Like don't think about vacations or like what you're gonna be doing on the weekend, right? Because it's not gonna help you. You're just gonna waste time pretty much. So one thing I think I've done pretty well is actually choosing the type of work that I want to do, right? And that has actually made working like not painful at all for me, because I can go to work Monday and Friday and it's has never felt like going to work. For example, like just fixing phones, right? I was just starting this video, I was just explaining like how excited I am to just fix my friend's phone, right? It used to be like this when I was at the store actually, because I enjoy like fixing phones. I enjoy putting a smile on people's face. Like sometimes even on my off days, on weekends, on Sundays, right? I would still go in. If a customer called me, I'll go into the store and fix your phone because I used to live close by as well. That's how much I enjoy doing this thing. And from phone fixing, it actually got me to the job which I am now, right? I had a cool experience and opportunity from a customer that came in, and he told me about a program which got me to the job that I am in now. And I'm also doing something that I really like again. So it's very important. Like just don't follow the money. Choose a job that you truly enjoy doing, you're very passionate about. It makes work so much easy, and it actually kind of helps you go into the weekend like just energized and just want to do things that you enjoy doing. It's like I was saying, I have a friend, like once Sunday reach, right, he's so stressed, like, man, I gotta go to work tomorrow, man. And during the whole work week, he's just not happy about going to work. It's like, man, I gotta go to work tomorrow again. And once we get to Friday, he's happy for the weekend, right? It's like, man, finally I can get to do something fun on the weekend. I don't have to work. But truly, he only has like one day that he's happy, which is Saturday. Because as soon as we get back to Sunday, he's not enjoying that time he has on Sunday. He's just so stressed about going to work on Monday. So yes, you just gotta be very mindful about the work that you do. Do something that you're passionate about, and if it makes you like a lot of good money that you can survive on, I mean, it's even perfect, right? Another reason why you should be mindful of how you use your time is because time is one resource that cannot be bought and it cannot be replaced, right? Once time passes, you can't reverse it back. So you have to be very mindful how you use your time. And one thing I don't like personally, or one thing I'm very fearful of, is, getting at a point of life where you just, thinking back, man, I had this so much time to do all these things and I did not do it. Like, just regrets, right? I don't like regrets at all. We've heard like these stories like all the time, people saying, man, when I was this young I could have done this, or when I had this time I could have done this thing. So why not just do it now when you have the time and the health to do those things? Like, just prioritize wisely. Just do things that you want to do. And I actually put up a post yesterday as well on social media saying, protect the weekend. I got that from a coffee table book that I just picked up. It's from Kinfolk. They make pretty good magazines and coffee table books. And I like that idea of protecting the weekend. We've heard people saying, be mindful of using time. Even me, I've said that like a couple times in this video. But when you say protecting the weekend, right, it's pretty much like block this time and do only the things you want to do. Like, don't let other people or like circumstances that control how you use those times. Things may happen here and there that it's not in your control, that you may have to use your weekend to prioritize on those things. That's fine, right? But at least you have to know that every weekend have a big plan that this is how I want to spend my weekend, right? So you can actually go into those weekends doing the things that you want to do, that you choose to do, instead of just waiting on people to decide or the circumstances to decide on how you use your weekend. But yes, I've rambled a lot. I need to get back to fixing my friend's phone, then head to Maryland to run some errands and spend time with my little brothers. So yes, thanks so much for sticking to the end of this ramble. I hope you guys enjoyed it, but most importantly, I hope you found value in it. And if you did find value, please hit the thumbs up. Check out my other contents. I do lots of videos like this, inspirational content, vlog, DIY, or yeah, other cool stuff. Thanks again. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.